because I really have no idea whether this is live or not. So this is a whole new experience for me. I don't know whether I can see people's comments. I have got no idea. This is all a new ball game for me. Let me have a look over here, see what I've got over here. Dear me. Okay, so split screen. I don't know whether that. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I'm not too sure. So I'm not sure whether I'll see people come up. Hopefully I do on the side here. Because, again, I really have no bloody idea what I'm doing. But anyway, seeing a lot of people this week with doubt. I'm noticing doubt coming up a little bit. And some of the people that are doubting, I know, and I know well some of them. And I think a little bit of a conversation around it can actually benefit. So, and I don't know if this is recording. Let me just put a message out there to see if anybody knows whether I'm on or not. Oh, hold up. I got a thing come up in a chat. Let's see. What's this? Do we have somebody in here, or is that me? Maybe that's me. Why would it show me in a chat? That's interesting, because all of a sudden I saw something there, but I think that just means that I'm in a chat. Oh, I'm live, apparently. Someone's just got back to me and said that I'm live, but to tell you the truth, I can't see any comments. Isn't this great? Because I don't know exactly. I wonder if that's it there. Let me see. Anybody? I'm not sure if I can. Says I'm live chat. Hey, I think I found it, but I can't remember what I did. Live stream chat. I've got it. I've got it up. Here we go. Sweet as a nut. Okay. Show on stream. Hey, here he is. Awesome. All right. So I didn't know. So I can show as I want. Yeah, I like that. I'm not quite sure what I did. Let me back out and see if I can friggin' understand what I actually did. So I think it's live stream chat. Let me see. Yes, live stream chat. All right. Hey, so cool. How you doing, Chill? You all right, mate? Hope you're doing all right. Is Kat there? Hello, Kat. Hope you're doing all right. This is, believe it or not, for the people that don't know, I was actually pushing through some fears with this. This is the first time I've ever been out there live on this platform. Never done it before. And I don't know how it's going to act. I always go straight through YouTube. Oh, and the dog got me. Yeah, look, he scratched me. He came in a bit hard. But this, I use Riverside. I don't know if anybody out there else uses Riverside, but I like the platform. I think it's a good platform, but this is the first time I've ever gone live with it, because I always keep backing out like I nearly did just now. I was hovering over the live, and then, anyway, we're here. I'm good. Hey, good. Awesome. But, there's people doubting themselves out there. People doubting. There's a lot of this doubt coming in, and there's people I know, Chill, friends of ours, and one of those is building surfboards right now, and done his first project. In fact, I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not going to mess this up. I was going to try and pull the the sighting. But this fella, his name's Kevin, and he's built a board, his first surfboard, and it's absolutely. I think I love that kind of thing. I think it's absolutely awesome because the guy has, taken the bull by the horns, never done it before. And I've watched a few projects of him, like fixing bowls and doing patchwork and that, and the videography's good with it. And it's an interesting watch. And then all of a sudden, I see this advertisement come up for the actual whole making of the board, and I'm like, wow, hang on a minute, that's awesome. So, but there's doubts there, and I know there's fears with people where they doubt themselves, like they don't believe that they're good enough, or they believe other people's kind of interpretation of them or something. Like someone else will say that they're not good enough, and they believe it. And that you're not born with that. That comes in a program. So all those times when you may have doubted yourself when you were younger and you didn't get the actual recognition, or even when you're not good enough, or you don't feel good enough to where even the A isn't good enough. You didn't get the A plus, right? And you can start doubting, am I good enough? And there's a lot of people doing that out there right now. So, but I'm glad I'm coming across okay. Let me have a little mess around here. Let's see what I can actually do. Because apparently I can share my screen. I don't know exactly what that actually means. Let's see. No. Because what I would like to do, if I can do it, which I don't know if I can. No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's see. Hopefully I don't lose connection, but let me know if I do, because I'm going to see if I can. There's a way of pulling websites, and I'm pulling up my screen, put entire screen like that. Okay. But I'm sharing it already. But I want to get a site up. So let's see. I wonder if I have to go into. Let's do it this way. Hopefully, I haven't gone off the screen. But let me know when I get back on, because I'm trying to do something at the minute, and I'm hoping that it's going to work. And there was no way of really setting this up. Not that I know of. There probably is a way. Again, it just means that I just don't know about it in a minute. Oh, and I've come up and it's saying that I'm live. Look at that on YouTube. Awesome. So I can actually see that. So that's made me happy. There's a win. There's a win. We'll take all the wins. Let me see how to do this. Because there is a way. Hang on. All right. Can everybody see that? Can anybody see that? Hang on. I don't even know if I'm on it. Oh, I'm not even on it. Why isn't it showing? Oh, maybe it's window. No. Why isn't it showing? That's terrible. Okay, I'll have to figure that one out. I don't know if you guys were actually seeing anything. Because I actually don't know what I'm doing. So, but anyway, yeah, doubt. Doubts come from a lot of different places, and when we start doubting ourselves, it's actually going to put the braking pads on high alert because it starts to pull us into a lot of different other areas of the feeling of not good enough and stuff like that. And as soon as you start getting into those areas, you start spiraling. And once you get into that spiraling, it's a lot harder to pull out of. First thing is having an awareness of that you're actually doubting. I would just know, I know when I'm doing it, because I do it with a lot of different things, including work, where I can go into that doubt area and doubt myself, like doubt that I'm good enough, or doubt I know enough, or something like that. But then the thing to do is look at the history. Look at the history where you've doubted before, and look at what the actual outcomes were of that doubt. And I have no real reason to doubt. I really don't. And there isn't anything that I can pick up on. I mean, you always get your issues with anything, of course. There's always going to be issues with things, but in the whole part of like looking even at my work, I don't get any, like bad feedback, and so why would I doubt? You know, if a good 80 to 90% of what's coming back in criticism is good criticism, then why would you be doubting yourself? And by the way, when you're doubting yourself, you can be taking criticism kind of hard too. It could become a problem because you don't. If you're doubting yourself, it's an insecurity. So anybody that gives you criticism, you're going to think they're doubting you, and you're going to go straight to your own doubt, and you're going to go down. So, you know, criticism is one of those where I, believe it or not, the chef Gordon Ramsay helped me out with that one. Gordon Ramsay, chef, what I used to do. But I remember watching a show with him, like saving a restaurant or whatever. I don't know, what one. How many has he done? I don't know. And he went in there and he says, I want to see your criticism book. And the people go, oh no, we get all really good criticism. And he goes, that's not the ones I'm interested in. I'm interested in the bad. And the old face is like, but if you don't listen, if you don't want to listen to someone giving constructive, honest, constructive criticism, how do you learn from that and grow in yourself? Because you're hiding, you're scared of it. It becomes, you're joining into your own insecurities and you're pushing away any criticism whatsoever. Yes, are you going to get criticism to where they're just there to want to pull you down and bring you down to a different level? Yes, absolutely. But, when you get real good, honest, constructive criticism, it's coming from that other person. It's coming from a place of wanting to see you grow, wanting to see you perform in a better way, or in a better position, or help you see your mind of what you may not be seeing or something. And it's nothing but good. It's nothing but good. It's going to help you advance and expand. So, looking at your doubts, watching your criticisms, knowing when some of those criticisms are there, you'll know. And those criticisms are there to where it's just thrown at you like it's just throwing dog shit in your face. You'll know. But when we get into the criticisms that is a really good constructive criticism, then you know what? Welcome it in. Absolutely welcome it in, because it's going to be nothing but a blessing to you in your growth. And when you welcome it in, you're more of an accepting. And when you're accepting, you're telling this it's okay. And you're bringing it in. It's much better than just putting up a wall and not accepting it, or getting annoyed with it, because it's bringing a whole different energy to something that it doesn't need. It doesn't need that energy. It's not what it's being meant for. It's not meant for you to lose your energy and go to a different place. That energy is coming to you to put you in a better picture and a better perspective within your own energy. So look at your doubts and look at your criticisms, guys. Okay, well, I thought I'd give this a test out, talk about a little bit about something at least. And I'm not sure where this is going or anything. I've got no bloody idea. So hopefully, I don't know, Chill, are you still there? Hopefully, Cat, you still there? I hope somebody's there. But I'm gonna be closing down. I hope the chat helped a bit. I'd like to do more of these. I'd like to learn. You're probably going to see me fluffing up a little bit. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. But you know what? It is what it is. Let me have a little look to see what I've got going on over here. Brand, what's that? Oh, I have a logo that I can put up. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a bit that I can do on here for sure. And there's a way of taking off that thing on the bottom right hand corner of the screen there. I don't know if you can actually see that or if that's just in my vision. But hopefully I'm going to be able to see how to take that off. But if not, this is a step in the right direction, a step into the growth. I've grown from this, and I'm glad I did it. Let me go back in and make sure I can figure my way back in here. See if there's anybody. Is there any chats going on? No one in here. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And go and check out my video on trees. It's called Trees, Coffee, and a Plant-Based Lunch. Go and check it out. And please hit that like and subscribe, because it's going to do nothing but good for you, because it's going to give you worth, because you're passing it out and getting it out to many other people. And trust me, you're really helping me out too. So, give yourself some worth by hitting that like and subscribe for me, please. Love each and every one of you. Stay that course. Namaste.